Hey beautiful souls, welcome back to the channel. If you are a Virgo or have strong Virgo placements, this reading is absolutely for you. Today we are diving into something that I know has been on your mind lately. What is coming towards you in love and who is this person? I have to say, the energy around this reading feels really different from what I have been picking up for Virgo in the past few months. There is a shift happening and I am excited to walk through this with you. Before we start, take a deep breath with me. I want you to really ground yourself in this moment because the messages coming through are specific, and they are meant for you if you feel drawn to this reading. The universe has a funny way of guiding us exactly where we need to be, and if you are here right now, there is a reason for that. All right, Virgo, let me shuffle these cards and see what Spirit wants to show us about your love life moving forward. I am asking the cards to reveal what kind of energy is approaching you romantically, who this person might be, and what you need to know about this connection. The energy feels quite potent already as I am shuffling, so I have a feeling we are going to get some really clear messages today. Okay, wow. The first card that came flying out is the King of Cups, and I have to tell you, this is absolutely beautiful for you, Virgo. The King of Cups is one of the most emotionally mature cards in the entire tarot deck, and the fact that this showed up first tells me so much about who is coming into your life or who is already circling around your energy right now. Let me break this down for you because this is really important. The King of Cups represents someone who has done the work on themselves emotionally. This is not someone who is going to play games with you or leave you guessing where you stand. This is a person who understands their own emotional landscape, and because of that, they are capable of holding space for yours too. For you, Virgo, who tends to be so careful about who you let in, this is significant. This person has a really calming presence. You know how sometimes you meet someone and you just feel at ease around them? That is the King of Cups energy. They are not going to be chaotic or unpredictable in a way that makes you anxious. Instead, they bring this steady, nurturing energy that actually allows you to relax and be yourself. And I know for Virgos, finding someone you can fully relax around is not easy, because you are always analyzing, always thinking 3 steps ahead, always making sure everything is in order. What I am also picking up about this King of Cups person is that they are deeply intuitive. They are going to understand you in ways that might surprise you. You might not even have to explain certain things to them because they just get it. They pick up on your moods, they notice the little things, and they care about your emotional well-being genuinely. This is someone who will check in on you, who will remember the small details you mention in passing, who will notice when something is off even if you are trying to hide it. Now I want to talk about the maturity level here because this is crucial. The King of Cups is not a page or a knight. This is the king, which means this person has been through their own journey. They have probably had their heart broken before. They have learned lessons. They have grown. And because of all that, they approach love differently now. They approach it with intention, with respect, with genuine care. This is not someone looking for something casual unless casual is what you want. This is someone who is ready for something real. For those of you who have been dealing with people who are emotionally unavailable or who could not communicate properly, the King of Cups is like a breath of fresh air. This person knows how to express their feelings. They are not afraid of vulnerability. They understand that real intimacy requires openness, and they are willing to go there with you. I am also getting that this person might be a water sign or have strong water placements. So we could be looking at a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. But even if they are not a water sign by sun sign, they definitely embody that emotional intelligence that water signs are known for. They might work in a helping profession or something creative. I am seeing counselor, therapist, artist, musician, healer, someone who works with people in a compassionate capacity. Their career or calling involves using their emotional sensitivity in some way. The next card I pulled is the 5 of Pentacles, and okay, this is interesting because at first glance, the 5 of Pentacles can look a bit challenging. But in the context of this reading about what is coming towards you in love, I am reading this card a bit differently. Let me explain what I am seeing here. The 5 of Pentacles traditionally shows 2 figures walking in the snow past a church with lit windows. It is often about hardship, feeling left out in the cold, financial struggle, or feeling like you are on the outside looking in. But here is what I am picking up for your situation, Virgo. This card is actually showing me what you have been through, not what is coming. It is providing context for why the King of Cups is so significant for you right now. Many of you watching this have felt left out in the cold when it comes to love. You have been through periods where you felt like everyone else was finding their person except you. You have watched friends get into relationships, get engaged, get married, and you have wondered when it was going to be your turn. You have felt the loneliness that comes with being single when you really do not want to be. You have maybe even questioned your worth or wondered what was wrong with you. Some of you have also been through financial stress that made dating or relationships feel impossible. Maybe you were focused on getting your life together, building your career, getting stable, and romance took a back seat because you felt like you needed to have everything figured out first. And for Virgo, who values security and stability so much, this makes total sense. But here is the beautiful thing about the Five of Pentacles appearing in this reading. In tarot, the Five of Pentacles often appears right before things turn around. It represents the darkest moment before the dawn. And the fact that it is showing up alongside the King of Cups tells me that the period of feeling left out in the cold is ending for you. That door is opening, that warm light you have been seeking is becoming accessible to you now. What I am also getting from this card is that your past struggles have actually prepared you for the love that is coming. Because you have been through the hardship, because you know what it feels like to be alone, you are going to appreciate this connection so much more. You are not going to take it for granted. You are going to recognize the value of having someone who truly cares about you. And here is another layer to this. The person coming towards you, this King of Cups, they might have also been through their own Five of Pentacles experience. They might have struggled too. They might have known hardship, loneliness, rejection, and that shared understanding of struggle is actually going to be part of what bonds you together. You will both come from a place of knowing that love is precious and should be treated with care. For some of you, there might also be a practical element here. This person might come into your life during a time when you are still building, still working towards your goals, still in a transition phase. And the beautiful thing is, they are not going to judge you for that. They are not going to need you to have it all figured out. They are going to accept you exactly where you are and might even want to build together with you. Let me pull the next card because I want to see what else is coming through about this connection. Oh wow, I just got the Five of Wands and okay, I need to be real with you about what I am seeing here because this adds an interesting dynamic to the story. The Five of Wands is about conflict, competition, and tension. Now before you worry, let me explain how I am reading this in your situation. The Five of Wands is not necessarily saying that the relationship itself will be full of conflict. What I am picking up is that there might be external challenges or competition around this connection. Here is what I mean. There might be other people who are interested in either you or this person. There could be a situation where you are not the only one vying for their attention, or they are not the only one interested in you. This could create some tension or confusion in the beginning stages. The path to this connection might not be completely smooth or straightforward. For some of you, the Five of Wands could indicate that there are obstacles you need to navigate together. Maybe there are differences in your lifestyles, your schedules, your life circumstances that create challenges. Maybe one of you travels a lot for work, or you live in different cities, or you have different timelines for what you want. There might be things you need to work through, conversations you need to have, compromises you need to make. I am also getting that some of you might meet this person in a competitive or challenging environment. Maybe you meet through work and you are actually colleagues or even competitors in some way. Maybe you meet in a social setting where there is a lot going on and a lot of different personalities vying for attention. The beginning of this connection might have some friction to it. But here is what I want you to understand about the Five of Wands. This card is not about destructive conflict. It is about the kind of tension that actually creates growth and passion. Think about it. When you have to work a little bit for something, when you have to overcome challenges, it makes the victory that much sweeter. The Five of Wands energy can actually add excitement and intensity to a connection. What I am seeing is that you and this person might challenge each other intellectually. You might debate, you might have different viewpoints on things, you might push each other to think in new ways. And for Virgo, who has such a sharp mind, having someone who can meet you intellectually and actually challenge you in a respectful way could be really stimulating and attractive. The key with the Five of Wands is learning to navigate the conflict in a healthy way. And this is where that King of Cups energy becomes so important. Because this person has emotional maturity, they are going to know how to handle disagreements without letting them become destructive. They are going to be able to communicate through challenges, rather than running from them or becoming defensive. I am also hearing that some of the conflict or competition might actually come from within yourself, Virgo. You might be battling your own doubts and fears about whether you deserve this love, whether it is really happening, whether you should trust it. Your analytical mind might create scenarios and what-ifs that make you question things. You might be fighting against your own tendency to find flaws or focus on what could go wrong. Part of the challenge will be learning to get out of your own way and allow yourself to receive this love. Okay, the next card that wants to come through is the Ace of Swords, and wow, this is really powerful. The Ace of Swords is all about clarity, truth, and breakthrough moments. After the tension and confusion of the Five of Wands, the Ace of Swords cuts right through all of that and brings crystal clear understanding. What this tells me is that there is going to be a moment of absolute clarity about this connection. All the questions, all the doubts, all the confusion is going to suddenly make sense. You are going to have a realization or a conversation that just cuts through all the noise and shows you the truth of the situation. It is like suddenly everything clicks into place and you just know. The Ace of Swords is also about new ways of thinking and communicating. This connection is going to change how you think about love and relationships. It is going to challenge old beliefs you had, old patterns you have been stuck in. You might realize that what you thought you wanted is not actually what you need, or you might discover that you are capable of a deeper connection than you previously believed possible. Communication is going to be absolutely key in this relationship. The Ace of Swords represents mental connection and the ability to really talk to each other. You and this person are going to be able to have those deep conversations that last for hours. You are going to be able to discuss ideas, dreams, fears, everything. There is going to be a meeting of minds here that is just as important as the emotional and physical connection. For Virgo, who lives so much in the mental realm, having someone you can truly communicate with is essential. You need someone who can keep up with your thought processes, who can understand the way your mind works, who can engage with you intellectually. The Ace of Swords promises that this person will be able to do that. I am also seeing that honesty is going to be a cornerstone of this relationship. The Ace of Swords does not do games or manipulation. It is about pure, honest truth. Both you and this person are going to value directness and authenticity. You are going to be able to tell each other the truth, even when it is uncomfortable. And that level of honesty is going to create a really solid foundation. There might be a specific conversation or moment of truth that serves as a turning point in this connection. Maybe one of you finally admits your feelings, or you have a talk that clears up misunderstandings, or you make a decision together about taking things to the next level. Whatever it is, the Ace of Swords indicates that this moment of clarity is going to propel the relationship forward. Let me see what else is coming through here. The next card is the Queen of Pentacles, and I love this because we are seeing both the King of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles in this reading, which tells me we are looking at a really balanced, mature connection between two people who both bring something valuable to the table. The Queen of Pentacles is interesting because in many ways, she represents you, Virgo. As an earth sign, you resonate with Pentacles energy. The Queen of Pentacles is practical, grounded, nurturing, successful, and she knows how to create security and comfort. She is someone who has her life together and who provides a stable foundation. What I am seeing is that you are stepping into your Queen of Pentacles power. You are becoming more aligned with this energy of being secure in yourself, being confident in what you offer, being clear about what you have built in your life. And this energy is actually what is attracting this King of Cups person to you. They are going to be drawn to your stability, your groundedness, your practical nature. They are going to appreciate that you have your act together, that you are responsible, that you know how to take care of yourself and others. For the King of Cups, who is so emotionally oriented, having a partner who is grounded in the practical world is going to feel really balancing and complementary. The Queen of Pentacles is also about nurturing and caring for others in tangible ways. You show love through actions, through doing things, through making sure people are taken care of practically. And this person is going to appreciate your love language. They are going to notice all the little things you do, all the ways you show you care through practical means. What I am also picking up is that this relationship is going to have a really solid, stable foundation. It is not going to be all drama and chaos. The Queen of Pentacles energy brings a sense of building something lasting, something real. You and this person are going to be focused on creating actual security together, whether that is financial security, emotional security, or building a home and life together. For some of you, there might be a financial component to how you meet or connect with this person. Maybe you meet through work, through business, through a professional setting. Or maybe one of the things you bond over is shared financial goals, shared values around money and security. The Queen of Pentacles suggests that practical matters are going to be part of the foundation of this relationship in a positive way. I am also seeing that this connection is going to feel comfortable and nourishing, like coming home. The Queen of Pentacles creates a space where people feel safe, cared for, at ease. And that is what this relationship is going to feel like for both of you. It is not going to be exhausting or draining. It is going to replenish you. The next card coming through is the Six of Cups, and oh my goodness, this is such a sweet, tender energy. The Six of Cups is often about nostalgia, childhood, innocence, and past connections. In a love reading, this card can have a few different meanings, so let me walk you through what I am picking up. One possibility is that this person is someone from your past. Maybe someone you knew when you were younger, someone you went to school with, someone you used to know and have lost touch with. There could be a reconnection happening where someone from your past comes back into your life, and this time, there is romantic potential that was not there before or that you were not ready for before. For some of you, the Six of Cups might indicate that you and this person share a similar background or have something from your past that connects you. Maybe you grew up in the same area, went to the same school, have mutual friends from way back. There is a sense of familiar comfort with this person, like you have known them forever even if you just met. The Six of Cups also brings this really pure, innocent quality to love. This is not a jaded, cynical connection. There is something sweet and genuine about it. You know how when you were young, before you got your heart broken, before you developed walls and defenses, you loved openly and trustingly? The Six of Cups brings back that kind of open-hearted energy. What I am seeing is that this connection is going to help you reconnect with a more innocent, playful part of yourself. You might find yourself feeling younger, lighter, more carefree around this person. They are going to bring out a softer, more vulnerable side of you that you might have kept protected for a long time. And this is going to feel healing for you, Virgo. The Six of Cups is also about emotional healing, especially healing of childhood wounds or past hurts. This relationship is going to have a healing quality to it. Being with this person is going to help you release old pain, old patterns, old fears that you have been carrying. They are going to show you a different way of being in relationship, a healthier way, a more loving way. I am also picking up themes of nostalgia and creating new memories that feel timeless. You and this person are going to enjoy simple pleasures together. Maybe you go to places that remind you of your childhood. Maybe you do activities that feel innocent and fun. Maybe you create traditions together that have a classic, timeless quality to them. For some of you, there might also be a literal connection to children with the Six of Cups. Maybe this person has children. Maybe you do. Maybe there are children in your life who play a role in how you connect. Or this card could be indicating that building a family is part of the future vision for this relationship. What I love about the Six of Cups showing up here is that it promises a relationship that feels safe and nurturing. This is not going to be a relationship where you are constantly on edge or worried. It is going to feel like a safe harbor, like you can finally let your guard down and just be. Let me pull another card because I want to see what else Spirit wants to show us. Oh, I just drew the Ten of Wands, and I have to say, this card is giving me important information about timing and what needs to happen before this love can fully come in. The Ten of Wands shows a figure carrying a heavy burden, struggling under the weight of 10 wands. This card is about being overloaded, taking on too much, burnout, and responsibility. In the context of this love reading, what I am seeing is that some of you are currently in this Ten of Wands energy, and it is actually blocking the flow of love into your life. Virgo, I know you are someone who takes on a lot. You are reliable, you are responsible, you say yes to things even when you are already stretched thin. You help everyone else and often put your own needs last. The Ten of Wands is telling me that you are carrying too much right now, and it is preventing you from being open and available for love. Here is what I want you to understand. In order for this King of Cups person to come fully into your life, you might need to put some things down. You might need to delegate, say no to some responsibilities, create more space in your life, because right now you are so busy carrying all these burdens that there is not really room for a relationship. This person is not going to want to add to your stress or your burdens. They are going to want to spend quality time with you, to get to know you, to build a connection. But if you are constantly overwhelmed and exhausted, that is going to be really difficult. The Ten of Wands is asking you to evaluate what you are carrying and what you can release. I am also seeing that some of the burdens you are carrying are not even yours. You might be taking on other people's problems, other people's responsibilities. You might be holding on to obligations out of guilt or duty rather than genuine desire. The Ten of Wands is encouraging you to have better boundaries and to prioritize your own well-being. For some of you, the Ten of Wands might also represent past relationship baggage that you are still carrying. Maybe you are holding on to hurt from past relationships. Maybe you are carrying expectations or disappointments. Maybe you have convinced yourself that relationships are just hard work and struggle. This card is asking you to release those old stories so you can approach this new connection with fresh eyes. What I am hearing very clearly is that lightening your load is actually part of preparing for this love. You cannot welcome someone new into your life if you are drowning in obligations and exhaustion. The message here is to start creating space. Start saying no. Start delegating. Start releasing what is not serving you. This is not selfish. This is necessary. The good news about the Ten of Wands is that relief is right around the corner. The burden is about to be lifted. And once you put down what you have been carrying, you are going to feel so much lighter and more available for the beautiful connection that is trying to come in. Next card. I am pulling the Ace of Cups, and wow, after that Ten of Wands, the Ace of Cups feels like such a relief. This is one of the most beautiful cards to get in a love reading because it represents new love, emotional fulfillment, overflowing feelings, and an open heart. The Ace of Cups is literally showing us that a new emotional beginning is coming for you, Virgo. This is fresh, pure, untainted love. This is the universe offering you a cup that is overflowing with love, compassion, emotional connection, and deep feelings. And the invitation is for you to receive it. What I love about the Ace of Cups is that it represents an opening of the heart. Your heart is going to open in ways that it has not been open before. You are going to feel things deeply, intensely, beautifully. All those walls and defenses you built, all that guardedness, it is going to naturally start to soften and dissolve when you are with this person. The Ace of Cups is also about emotional authenticity and being able to express how you really feel. This relationship is going to create a safe space for your emotions. You are not going to have to hide how you feel or pretend to be less affected than you are. You are going to be able to love openly and have that love received and returned. I am seeing such a beautiful flow of emotional energy between you and this person. It is reciprocal, it is balanced, it is natural. You give and they give back. They express and you receive. There is this lovely exchange happening where both people feel emotionally nourished and fulfilled. The timing of the Ace of Cups is also significant because aces represent new beginnings. This is the start of something. This is not the middle or the end of a connection. This is the beginning. And what a beautiful, promising beginning it is. The Ace of Cups tells me that this love has the potential to grow into something really profound and lasting. For those of you who have felt emotionally closed off or unavailable, the Ace of Cups is saying that is changing. Your heart is ready to open again. You have healed enough. You have grown enough. You have learned enough. You are ready to risk vulnerability again, and the universe is rewarding that bravery with a connection that is worthy of your open heart. I am also picking up on spiritual or intuitive connection with the Ace of Cups. You and this person might feel like you can read each other on an emotional level. There might be a sense of knowing how the other person feels without them having to say it. The connection might have a spiritual or soulful quality to it that is hard to explain, but very real. Let me pull one more card to see what final message wants to come through. The last card is the Empress, and I could not ask for a better card to end this reading on. The Empress is the ultimate feminine energy, the divine mother, the creator, the nurturer, the one who brings beauty and abundance into the world. The Empress appearing here tells me that this love is going to be abundant, lush, beautiful, and deeply fulfilling on every level. This is not going to be a relationship where you are starving for affection or wondering if you are loved. The Empress energy is full, it is overflowing, it is rich and nourishing and satisfying. What I am seeing is that you are stepping into your own Empress energy. You are becoming more confident in your feminine power, more connected to your sensuality, more aware of your ability to create and manifest beautiful things in your life. And as you embody this Empress energy, you are becoming magnetic to the kind of love you truly deserve. The Empress is also about creation and fertility, which in the context of a love reading can mean literal pregnancy or children, but it can also mean creating a beautiful life together. You and this person are going to build something together. You are going to create a relationship that feels abundant, a home that feels beautiful, a life that feels rich and full. Sensuality and physical connection are also highlighted with the Empress. This is not going to be a relationship that lacks physical chemistry or passion. The Empress brings a lush, sensual energy. You are going to be attracted to this person and they to you. There is going to be genuine chemistry and physical compatibility that adds another layer of fulfillment to the connection. The Empress is also deeply connected to nature and natural cycles. What this tells me is that this relationship is going to unfold naturally, organically, in its own time. You do not need to force anything. You do not need to strategize or manipulate. Just like a garden grows in its own time with the right conditions, this love is going to blossom naturally when the time is right. What I am also hearing is that the Empress energy is calling you to trust in abundance. Trust that you are deserving of a full, rich, beautiful love. Trust that there is more than enough love available to you. Trust that you do not have to settle or compromise on what you truly want. The Empress says you can have it all. For some of you, this person might embody Empress qualities themselves. They might be nurturing, abundant, generous, connected to nature or beauty or the arts. They might make you feel cared for and cherished in very tangible ways. They are going to want to spoil you, to give to you, to make you feel adored. So Virgo, let me bring all of this together for you. What is coming towards you in love is someone with deep emotional maturity and intelligence, represented by the King of Cups. This person has done their work, and they are ready for real connection. But the journey to this love requires you to release the burdens you have been carrying, to lighten your load, to create space. You have been through struggles, represented by the Five of Pentacles, but that difficult chapter is ending. There might be some challenges or competition in the beginning stages, some things to navigate, but a moment of clarity is coming that will cut through any confusion. You are being called to step into your Queen of Pentacles and Empress power, to recognize your own worth and abundance. There is a quality of healing and innocence to this connection, something that feels safe and nurturing and pure. Your heart is opening. New love is being offered to you, and it has the potential to be deeply fulfilling, abundant, and beautiful in ways that exceed your expectations. This is not just about finding someone. This is about experiencing the kind of love that nourishes your soul and helps you bloom into your fullest expression. Trust the timing of this. Trust the process. Do the work of releasing what needs to be released and creating space for what wants to come in. Your love story is being written, and it is going to be more beautiful than you imagined. Thank you so much for being here with me today, Virgo. I hope this reading resonated with you and gave you some clarity and hope about what is coming in your love life. If this felt accurate for you, let me know in the comments. I love hearing from you, and I read every single comment, sending you so much love and light on your journey.